Yo, what's going on, beautiful people? It's your main man Cortez Hustle here, aka the Financial Health Mentor. Listen, man, just wrapped up a beautiful training over with the Young Biz Kids, nonprofit organization here in the St. Louis area. Teaches entrepreneurship and financial literacy to kids. Do me a favor, go ahead and comment in the chat where you're from. Also, drop the name of your business and or your brand. As well, just don't share any links because that confuses people with links all over the place. But did a wonderful training over there and about to go do a financial workshop now with some business associates of mine. But I just want to shoot a quick video on the fact that business ownership is so critically important, and people confuse entrepreneurship and business ownership, and both are very, very necessary. So Tracy, welcome to the stream. Miguel, what's going on, my brother? So for those of you who do not know me, my name is H. Cortez, also known as the Financial Health Mentor, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur, and my entire mission in life is to empower people economically through financial literacy with a strong emphasis on personal brand development and entrepreneurship. Welcome, Erica, Alicia. Go ahead and comment the name of your business and or your brand, and also where you're from. So when I say entrepreneurship ain't for everyone, but business ownership is, I wholeheartedly believe that. And part of the issue is a lot of people don't understand the difference between entrepreneurship and business ownership. So entrepreneur would be a Steve Jobs. An entrepreneur would be a Jeff Bezos. An entrepreneur would be a Bill Gates. The entrepreneurs are usually the innovators. They are the ones with the ideas. A lot of times entrepreneurs don't have the administrative skills. They don't have the marketing skills. They don't have a lot of other skills. They're just the visionaries, and they can actually manage and help to choreograph, if you will, the skills and talents of everybody around them in those necessary positions that need to be filled to create an Apple, for instance, to create a Microsoft, for instance, to create an Amazon. Now, don't get me wrong. I am one of those entrepreneurs. Because I had to put my business together on a shoestring, I actually learned how to do a little bit of everything. But that's not always the case with the entrepreneur. The business owner, on the other hand, could also be an entrepreneur, but they don't have to be. What a business owner simply needs to be is someone who can recognize opportunities when they see one. Because I can invest and become part owner of a business and not have anything to do with the running of, the management of, the maintenance of, but I can be a business owner. And I think this is what people really misinterpret. So while entrepreneurship is great for some people, it is not for everyone. Not everyone can innovate. Not everyone has the guts that it takes to start a business. Not everyone has what it takes to run a business. But business ownership, on the other hand, is for everyone, because everyone can take some of the money that they created, whether you created that money from running a business, whether you created that money from a job, whether you got that money from an inheritance, wherever the money came from, you can take some of that money and you can invest in a business and own part of it. That's why the stock market actually exists. See, every time you buy a single share of stock in a company, you actually buy ownership. So I believe, and this is my humble opinion, that business ownership is for everyone. Everyone should own business in some capacity, whether it is a few shares of stock, whether it is you are investing with a business that's being started, right? Most of us have friends or family or associates that we know who are taking their gifts, talents, and special abilities, and they are learning to package and present those things to the marketplace, so we can actually put some money in the hands of those people and say, listen, I see what you're trying to do. Entrepreneurship is not in my blood. However, for 5% of your company, 10% of your company, I will help you with the funds that you need to continue to grow and develop this enterprise. Everybody should be doing that at one level or another. So that's why I say business ownership is for everybody. Entrepreneurship, on the other hand, ain't for everybody. There are some people who are trying to be entrepreneurs right now that shouldn't be. Now, not to say that they can't continue to learn and develop those necessary skills, but I admit that entrepreneurship ain't for everybody. Business ownership is. In fact, when you own business, when you are investors in other companies, you are setting yourself up to win, my friend. Just imagine you did that 10 times. You took $1,000, $2,500 over your lifetime, and you never really bought a huge portion of a business, but say you did that 10 times and you bought 10% of 10 different businesses. Now you own 100% of the business, but you're not responsible for running any of them. But you own 10% of 10 different businesses while you're doing whatever it is you do. You work your business, you work your job, but you have this ownership. And say 20 years from now, one of the businesses becomes wildly successful, right? And you own 10%. 6 of businesses just flat out fail altogether. 2 other businesses didn't become wildly successful, but they do 6 figures in revenue every year. Is it worth the investment, even though 7 out of the 10 businesses fail, that you own 10% of a business that's wildly successful? You own 10% of 2 other businesses that are doing 6 figures in revenue every year? That's how net worth is calculated. So don't feel obligated to be an entrepreneur and start a business. What's up, Yvette? You don't have to feel obligated that you have to be the one to start, maintain, and run the business, but keep your eyes open, right? Keep stacking your money so in the event that the right opportunity comes across your path, you put some money behind a business to own, right? And then if you want the long-term range objective, look at owning shares of stocks in various companies. Look at buying into a good mutual fund that is a stock fund, right? A good mutual fund that is a stock fund has hundreds of companies' stock in it. And you can actually own some of those stock in hundreds of companies with a good mutual fund. So now you became a business owner, but you're not necessarily an entrepreneur. So don't get it twisted. Everybody can't be an entrepreneur, but everybody can be a business owner, and everybody should be a business owner. So really quickly, if you're in the St. Louis area, inbox me if you'd love to be my special guest to come hang out with me and some of my team at what we call the St. Louis Cash Flow Conference, where we'll be talking credit and cash flow, more strategies like this, how to grow wealth from scratch. That's what we do, and we'd be ecstatic to have you come out and hang out with us in St. Louis. If you are not in St. Louis, you've got to go check out wealthplaybook.com. I'm sorry, wealthcreationplaybook.com, and I'll put it in the comments when I leave here. Wealthcreationplaybook.com. That's my virtual financial education course, and it will lead you down the path to building wealth from scratch. In fact, the video that I have on there for free will show you the actual game plan that I'm running. So you can access that for free. And then if you want to actually invest in your future, you can actually buy access to the course, and it will give you all of the tips and the strategies, the resources, the game plan that I'm using, what I teach in my financial education practice. You can get access to a lot of that stuff, fix your own credit, get out of debt, learn some investment strategies, learn some businesses that you can start from your home, why that's important, how to write off your lifestyle. I mean, there's a wealth of information. And right now, I have a beta test price because I need about 15 people to go over there and buy that program at this very, very low price. So you can get in and try to break it and poke around so that I can test everything out, make sure everything works. And then I will officially launch it early to mid-October. But I do have a very special price on that site Wealth Creation Playbook right now. You can actually go there and check out the beta test price. And if you want to learn how to build wealth from scratch, you can actually get in at that price. And even when it launches officially, you're in. You don't have to buy it again. You're in. And then all of the growth and as I continue to update it and add stuff to that site, you're gonna be blessed with the wealth of financial information that you're gonna be able to have access to, all the tools and the resources that I use. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because some people try to make you feel bad if you're not an entrepreneur. You don't have to be a business owner. And some people don't realize that when you buy a share of stock, you are actually owning a part of a company. So that has its benefits and it has its place as well. So if you are an entrepreneur, go ahead and comment the name of your business and or your brand in the comments, man, and tell us a little bit about what you do. You never know who's watching this that might want to connect with you. So with that, I'm your boy, Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur. Until I talk to y'all next time, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.